Hello, everyone. My name is Gretchen Palmer, and you are hanging out with the Fight or Flight Coach. I just want to introduce myself really quick and let you know who I am and why I'm here. So, like I said, my name is Gretchen, and I am a lot of things. I'm a mom of three. I stay at home with them. I also am a life coach. I'm a certified life coach with the Life Coach School. I have a master's degree in educational leadership and policy, and my emphasis is student affairs. I'm an adjunct professor at a local university where I live, and I teach stress management. I have been trained in the Hardiness Institute's training, so I'm trained through them in terms of stress management. And again, I'm a mom of three. So I'm here because I know that so many of us are living in our fight or flight response. And I call myself the fight or flight coach because I want to help people learn how to get out of fight or flight mode who have been in it for a long, long time and who have been living on autopilot. And so today we're going to talk about stress and the 4 different types of stress. So we're actually going to take a deep dive into this fascinating topic, right? So we all experience stress in our lives, but not many of us know that there are different types of stress. So in this video, we're going to explore those 4 types of stress, and the name of those are eustress, de-stress or distress, acute stress, and chronic stress. Let's jump right in. So the first type of stress we're going to talk about is eustress. Now, you could be wondering, what is eustress? I didn't even realize there was different kinds of stress. To answer that question, eustress is a positive form of stress that can actually be beneficial for us. Eustress can push us to achieve our goals. It can help us improve our performance and even enhance our overall well-being. Some examples of eustress are a wedding, graduating from college, right? Things like that. Things that a deadline. Examples of eustress are things that help us get to where we want to be. So the next time you feel that big rush of excitement before a big presentation or some sort of important event, embrace it. Eustress can be a powerful motivator in our lives. So the second type of stress is distress. And unlike eustress, distress is the negative form of stress, right? That we all associate what stress is, right? We associate distress with feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, pressure. It's the stress that comes up when we're facing difficult situations or experiencing prolonged hardships. So distress can have a huge impact and a significant impact on our mental and physical health if it's not managed properly. It's important for us to recognize the signs of distress and seek support when we need it. So just as a reminder, we're not alone, you're not alone, and there are resources to help you navigate through challenging times. And like me, I'm one of those resources. I'm here to help you through those challenging times. So the third one is acute stress. So this is like acute, small, right? This is the type of stress that is short-lived. It occurs in response to an immediate threat or challenge. And I want you guys to think of this as our body's natural fight or flight system kicking in. So acute stress can be triggered by events, lots of different events, like almost getting into a car accident or facing a sudden deadline. Well, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Acute stress for me is sometimes when my kids come up and they're screaming at each other, right? That's an acute stress for me. So acute stress is temporary, but it's still, I want you guys to remember this, that it still puts a strain on our bodies and our minds. So our bodies go through a stress cycle, and we're going to talk about that in a different video. But oftentimes we get into the acute stress and we don't ever complete that cycle, and we just sit there, and that's when it becomes chronic stress. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. So it's essential to help to find healthy coping skills or mechanisms to help you manage your acute stress, such as deep breathing exercises, physical activity. Something that I really love using is essential oils. It's a way for me to disrupt the patterns, right? The negative coping skills, if you will. And I'm just checking in. It's a way for me to disrupt those old patterns so that I don't continue doing actions, right? Or doing things that keep me stuck in that acute stress, and which leads to chronic stress. So let's talk about chronic stress. It's last, but definitely not least. So unlike acute stress, chronic stress is long-term, and it stems from ongoing situations that feel unmanageable or beyond our control. It's caused by things like finances, work, strained relationships, taking care of a loved taking care of a loved one for long term. So chronic stress takes a toll on our physical health, and it can lead to serious conditions if left unaddressed, which we're going to talk about those in a different video. So what I want you to get from this is that it's crucial to prioritize your self-care, to establish healthy boundaries, and seek professional help if chronic stress becomes overwhelming. And I want you to know that your well-being matters, and it's never too late to take steps forward to reducing that chronic stress in your life. And a simple solution that I've found is essential oils. And I've chosen to partner with doTERRA because I feel like they're the best. They have the best quality oils. Their testing is very rigorous. Their research is very rigorous. And for me and my family, that's why I choose them. They're also, and typically what happens when we're in that chronic stress, we're living a life in survival mode. And so I've been utilizing these essential oils like lavender. Here comes my 5-year-old. Can you go talk to Dad?
Is Miss done on your phone?
I don't know. You have to go ask him. Okay, sorry about that. So, something that's really easy for me and my family, and what I want to share with you, is using essential oils to help us get out of the pattern of chronic stress that we've had in our lives. And I'm going to show you how to do that in the videos to come. So there you have it. That's the 4 types of stress: eustress, distress, acute stress, and chronic stress. And remember that each type of stress has its own unique characteristics and impact on our lives. So understanding these distinctions can help us recognize and manage stress more effectively. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And before I go, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on various topics like stress management, self-care, personal development, and essential oils. So by subscribing, you'll never miss out on a video. And if you just click the subscribe button and join our community of like-minded individuals. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.